Yo, what's good? It's Skay now. I done figured y'all women out, man. Took me a while. See, most men think, a majority of married men, y'all really believe it was like a union of love. But I told y'all, man, women always playing chess when we playing checkers. A union of love for you. But for most women, it's more like a business partnership, right? And you are, you know, one of her primary, if not her primary asset. So, I ran across a poll, and this poll pretty much revealed if these men are to be believed. I don't know why they would lie about this, but a majority of married men, you know, claim between the ages of, I think it was 25 and 45, they claim that they have less sex, you know. And I'm assuming it's with, you know, the mates they ended up marrying. So when they were, you know, prior to marriage, what does that mean? Well, it means she's weaponizing the cooch. See, there's many ways. See, the cooch is a multifaceted, versatile. It's one of the most beautiful yet simultaneous, insidious creations known to man. And women know how to weaponize it. You know, now there's different ways that can, be applied. The most sinister way, is the backdoor play. But that's a more darker path. We're gonna keep it light tonight. But in the case of relationships, and in this case marriage, she weaponizes the cooch. You know what I'm saying? In other words, because the cooch is leverage. I mean, in a marriage, I would have to think it's a woman's main leverage. And she utilizes that leverage in the form of weaponry. And what I mean by that is, to impose her will, she cut you off. You know what I'm saying? And what do? You fold. Don't lie. You fold. You know what I'm saying? Well, men gonna be men, right? So, yeah. This is the reason why I believe, you know what I'm saying? Married men have less sex. She's utilizing the cooch as a weapon against you. What defense do you have against that as a man? You know what I'm saying? What are you supposed to do? She defeats you every time. But this is what I found to be the most effective form of defense. You gotta sweat it out. You play the waiting game. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how horny you are. I don't care. Roll over, go to sleep on it. And because you usually fold. Within 24 hours, a lot of y'all will fold. You know what I'm saying? And go to sleep on it. She still on some bull, okay. Repeat that. And I must say, if not by, 3, 4 days, 5 days at the most. I mean, now unless you trash, if it's trash, then I doubt y'all would even be married. But if it's, then maybe she could hold out longer. But 3 to 4, 5 days tops, she'll crack. She'll crack. She'll begin to wonder what the, you know, by day 4 or 5, you know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to get this thing. We're like, really? Now if 5 days or longer go by and she's still on the, you know what I'm saying? You may have, some deeper, underlying issues. Because if she, like I said, if she ain't folded by, you know what I'm saying, and you working with, and it's been longer than 5 days, she probably got a side dude, my nigga, and it's you know, at that point. So men, stop being weak. Stop letting her use the cooch as leverage. You know what I'm saying? Because I think what a lot of men fail to realize, you know, eh, you know, cooch is a wonderful thing, you know. But at the end of the day, we do hold the ultimate leverage. And if you know, you know. 216 Scano from the gutter.